Good morning, everyone. My name is Connor Sandberg, and I'm here with CSNBC reporting on the global epidemic of rising air quality. Air quality over the past 20 years has risen exponentially, with the population across the world growing and the increase of car production, the increase of factories, and the increase of populated cities. This air quality is now reaching hazardous levels, with some countries like India, Korea, and China reaching the highest level of the air quality index, making it very dangerous to live there. For instance, in New Delhi, India, it is equivalent to smoking 2 cigarettes a day living there. That is how bad the air quality is getting in some of these countries. This air quality can produce various issues across the world, one of them being the health of humans. The human respiratory system can only block out so many pollutants. When in an environment like some of these countries, India, Korea, and China, your respiratory system is not able to hold out all of these pollutants. These pollutants will get into your system and they will cause conditions such as asthma, COPD, lung cancer, and other cardiovascular issues such as heart attacks, strokes, and heart disease. Another problem that this rising air pollution causes is it destroys the ozone layer. The ozone layer is the protective layer in the Earth's atmosphere that protects us from the radiation from the sun, which also protects not only humans, but also other life here on Earth, such as plants, trees, other things that we need to live. From these pollutants go up into the air, and they destroy the ozone layer molecules, which is a serious problem for the human population as well as all other wildlife here on Earth. The sources that these pollutants come from varies. One of the biggest ones being the fossil fuels that are burned through transportation. Many gas-powered vehicles across the entire world are emitting all of these fossil fuels into the air, which is cutting away at the ozone layer and affecting people's health. In bigger cities, this can be even more prevalent because of the high population and the transportation. This can be a serious problem, which is why you see some of these high ratings in these countries like India, Korea, and China, because they're very compact and very populated. Another problem is wildfires. Wildfires have been seen mainly in the American continent across California and Canada. These wildfires are having a serious effect on people's health, emitting black carbon into the air. This black carbon not only affects the area that the wildfires are in, but also any surrounding areas, sometimes reaching a very far distance. An example is Canada. They had multiple wildfires this past season, and some of this black carbon has traveled over the Atlantic Ocean all the way to the UK, affecting the UK's air quality. Wildfires are a serious problem and can be a very big problem in the aspect of air pollutants. And then lastly, factories, power plants, other industrial structures can cause many different hazardous pollutants that go into the air, affecting many major cities across the world. What needs to be done is there needs to be an incentivized program that gives people compensation for their actions in helping the air quality, such as the purchase of electric vehicles, providing subsidies for people who purchase electric vehicles. Currently, there are industry leaders such as Tesla pushing these electric vehicles into use, which is good, but there's still a mass majority of these fossil fuel burning vehicles across the world, especially in third world countries where electric vehicles are not able to be bought because of their higher price. So that is one of the things that needs to be incentivized so we can get these vehicles in countries where it's not as accessible. And then lastly, there is no official governing body that controls air regulations. Each country controls its own air regulations, which I think provides a chance for people to slip up or be lazy as far as air quality goes. This is a very serious issue that not only affects people, but the entire Earth. There needs to be a global ruling body that controls the air quality regulations and is a lot more strict than some of these countries are being on themselves. This will allow for less emissions, more electric vehicles, and just overall a healthier earth and healthier people. Thank you for listening in on this episode on CSNBC, and I hope you have a good night.